Chosen one, you must begin to see your waiting season through a different lens. What felt like delay was actually divine design. You thought you were being held back, but in truth, you were being built up. There were parts of you that needed strengthening mentally, emotionally, and spiritually before you could step into what has been prepared for you. The waiting was not empty time, it was full of unseen work happening within you and around you. Think about the moments when nothing seemed to move. Doors stayed closed, opportunities passed, and answers didn't come. In those moments, it was easy to feel forgotten or overlooked. But what you didn't realize is that God was protecting you from stepping into things prematurely. If certain doors had opened earlier, you might not have been ready to handle what came with them. The pressure, the responsibility, the expectations, these require a version of you that is stronger, wiser, and more grounded than before. Chosen one, preparation often feels uncomfortable because it stretches you beyond your limits. You were pushed to grow in patience when everything in you wanted immediate results. You were taught to trust even when you couldn't see any evidence. You were challenged to keep going when quitting seemed easier. All of these experiences were shaping your character. They were teaching you resilience, discipline, and faith qualities that are essential for the next level of your life. There were also lessons hidden in your waiting. You learned who you are without external validation. You discovered your strength in solitude. You began to understand that your worth is not defined by how quickly things happen for you, but by the depth of your growth. These lessons are priceless, and they could not have been learned in a season of instant success. Growth requires time, and your waiting was the soil where that growth took root. Another truth you must accept is that timing matters. Even if you were ready, not everything around you was ready. There were people who needed to enter your life, circumstances that needed to align, and situations that needed to unfold in a certain way. God sees the full picture, while you only see a small part. What feels like a delay to you is often perfect timing in a bigger plan. If things had happened sooner, they might not have lasted or worked out the way they are meant to now. Chosen one, the weight of your blessings is something many people underestimate. What is coming into your life is not small, it carries purpose, influence, and impact. Without preparation, it could overwhelm you. That's why this season was necessary. You were being equipped to handle not just receiving the blessing, but sustaining it. There is a difference between getting something and being able to keep it, grow it, and use it wisely. Your waiting ensured that you will not lose what you are about to gain. Now, as you stand at the edge of this new chapter, you can look back and see that every moment had meaning. The silence, the struggle, the uncertainty, all of it contributed to who you are today. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your purpose. This is why the wait had to happen. So instead of resenting the delay, honor it. Appreciate the process that shaped you, because now you are ready. Ready to receive, ready to step forward, and ready to handle everything that comes next. The waiting season did not break you, it built you into the person who can finally walk into what was always meant for you. Chosen one, you have been conditioned to believe that big changes take a long time, that progress must always be slow and predictable. But what you are stepping into does not follow that pattern. When God moves, He can shift your entire life in a moment. What felt stuck for months or even years can change in a single day. This is the nature of divine timing. It doesn't always give warnings, and it rarely asks for permission. It simply happens. Right now, even if everything around you looks the same, change is already unfolding beneath the surface. There are conversations happening you are unaware of, doors being prepared that you haven't seen yet, and opportunities aligning in ways you cannot predict. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean there is none. In fact, the greatest transformations often begin quietly. They build in silence until the moment they are revealed, and when they are, the shift feels sudden and overwhelming. Chosen one, this is why your mindset matters so much in this season. If you stay locked in doubt, you might miss the very opportunity you've been praying for. Sudden change requires readiness. It requires you to believe that things can improve quickly, even if your past experiences suggest otherwise. You cannot approach a breakthrough with a mindset of delay. You must be open, alert, and willing to act when the moment arrives. Think about how quickly circumstances can change. One phone call, one message, one meeting, these small moments can carry life-altering outcomes. What you've been waiting for might not come through a long, drawn-out process. It may come unexpectedly, catching you off guard. That's why you must remain prepared, even when nothing seems to be happening. Preparation is not just about action, it's also about belief. You must believe that your life can shift at any moment. There is also a reason why sudden change feels surprising. It breaks your expectations. You've grown used to waiting, used to delays, used to things not working out immediately. Over time, this can lower your expectations and make you cautious about hope. But now, you are being called to raise your expectations again. What is coming will not match the pace of your past. It will move faster, align better, and unfold more powerfully than you imagined. Chosen one, when this shift begins, it may feel overwhelming at first. After a long period of stillness, rapid movement can feel unfamiliar. You might question whether it's real, whether it will last, or whether you are truly ready for it. These thoughts are natural, but do not let them hold you back. The same God who prepared you during the waiting season is the one orchestrating this sudden change. Nothing about this moment is accidental. Another important truth is that sudden change often requires immediate decisions. Opportunities may not wait for you to feel completely comfortable. You may have to step forward with faith, trusting that you are ready, even if you still feel uncertain. This is where your growth will be tested. Will you hold on to the comfort of what you know, or will you embrace the new path opening before you? Chosen one, understand this clearly. Your breakthrough will not always look the way you expected. It may come in a different form, through different people, or at a time you didn't anticipate. But that does not make it any less real or meaningful. Sometimes the greatest blessings arrive in ways that challenge your assumptions, forcing you to expand your vision and trust more deeply. So stay ready, stay aware, stay open, because what you've been praying for is not far away, it is already in motion. And when it arrives, it will remind you that God's timing is not just perfect, it is powerful, sudden, and impossible to ignore. Chosen one, there is a deep pain that comes from believing something is gone forever. Whether it was an opportunity you missed, a relationship that ended, a dream that seemed to fade, or even a version of yourself you feel you've lost, these experiences can leave a lasting emptiness. You may have told yourself, it's over, it's too late, it will never come back. But what if the story didn't end where you thought it did? What you see as loss is not always permanent. Sometimes it is simply a transition, a redirection towards something greater, something more aligned with your purpose. God does not take away without purpose, and He does not allow you to go through loss without the intention of restoring something better. What left your life may have been necessary to create space for what truly belongs to you. Chosen one, restoration does not always mean getting the exact same thing back in the same form. It often means receiving something greater, something refined, improved, and more aligned with who you have become. The person you were before could not handle what is coming now. That's why the process included both loss and growth. You had to evolve so that what returns or what replaces it matches your current level, not your past. Think about the things you once held on to tightly. Some of them may not have been right for you, even if they felt important at the time. When they were removed, it felt like a setback. But in reality, it was protection. God was preventing you from settling for less than what you deserve. He was clearing away what was temporary so that something lasting could take its place. There is also something powerful about the lessons hidden within loss. You learned what truly matters. You discovered what you are willing to accept and what you are no longer willing to tolerate. You gained clarity about your values, your boundaries, and your purpose. These lessons are essential because without them you might have repeated the same patterns. Loss, as painful as it is, often carries the wisdom that prepares you for restoration. Chosen one, you must also understand that nothing you went through was wasted. Every experience, every disappointment, every moment of heartbreak contributed to your growth. Even the things that didn't work out served a purpose. They shaped your perspective, strengthened your resilience, and brought you closer to who you are meant to be. When restoration comes, it will not just replace what was lost, it will build upon everything you've learned. Now, here is the shift you need to make. Stop focusing on what is gone and start opening yourself to what is returning. If you remain attached to the exact form of what you lost, you might miss the new version of it that is trying to enter your life. Restoration requires openness. It requires you to trust that what is coming will be better, even if it looks different from what you expected. Sometimes, restoration also involves revisiting parts of your life you thought were closed. Old dreams may resurface with new opportunities. Connections may be renewed under healthier circumstances. Paths you once walked away from may open again, but this time with greater clarity and purpose. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. It is everything coming back together in the right way, at the right time. Chosen one, you did not lose, you were being repositioned. You were being guided away from what was not meant to last and toward what is meant to grow with you. And now, as this season shifts, you will begin to see the evidence of that truth. What is coming into your life will carry a sense of peace, stability, and rightness that you didn't feel before. So trust this process. Trust that restoration is not just possible, it is already unfolding. What you thought was the end was actually the beginning of something greater. And when it fully arrives, you will understand that nothing was truly lost, everything was being transformed for your good. Chosen one, as your waiting season comes to an end, you are not just being given blessings, you are being given responsibility. The doors that are opening before you are real, but they require something from you. You cannot remain the same person who hesitated, doubted, and held back. This next level of your life demands courage. It demands that you move forward, even when you feel uncertain. Fear is natural. It shows up whenever you are stepping into something unfamiliar or significant. But you must understand this. Fear is not a sign to stop, it is a sign that you are growing. The very thing that intimidates you may be the doorway to your breakthrough. If you wait until you feel completely ready or completely confident, you may never move at all. Growth rarely feels comfortable, and progress rarely comes without resistance. Chosen one, in your past, fear may have kept you stuck. You may have second-guessed yourself, overthought your decisions, or avoided opportunities because you were unsure of the outcome. But this time must be different. You have already been prepared during your waiting season. You have gained the strength, the wisdom, and the awareness you need. Now it is about applying what you've learned and trusting yourself enough to take the next step. One of the biggest shifts you must make is in how you see yourself. You are not unworthy. You are not unprepared. You are not behind. Those thoughts were part of your old mindset, shaped by past experiences and limitations. But they do not define who you are now. You have grown into someone capable of handling more, achieving more, and becoming more. If you continue to see yourself through the lens of your past, you will struggle to step into your future. Chosen one, stepping forward without fear does not mean the absence of doubt, it means moving despite it. It means choosing faith over hesitation, action over avoidance. When an opportunity appears, don't shrink back. Don't question whether you deserve it. Instead, remind yourself that you are here for a reason. The same God who opened the door believes you are ready to walk through it. There will also be moments when you must make decisions quickly. Not every opportunity will wait for you to feel comfortable. Some doors open for a limited time, and hesitation can cause you to miss them. This is where trust becomes essential. Trust your instincts. Trust your preparation. Trust that you will figure things out along the way. You do not need to have every answer before you begin, you just need the willingness to start. Another important truth is that stepping forward will require you to leave something behind. You cannot carry old fears, old habits, and old limitations into a new season. They will only weigh you down. This is your moment to release what no longer serves you. Let go of the need for approval, the fear of failure, and the comfort of staying where you are. What lies ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind. Chosen one, understand that courage is built through action. The more steps you take, the more confident you will become. Each small move forward will reinforce your belief in yourself. Over time, what once felt impossible will begin to feel natural. This is how transformation happens, not in one giant leap, but in consistent, courageous steps. You are not alone in this journey. God is guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you every step of the way. Even when you feel unsure, He is present. Even when you feel afraid, He is with you. Your job is not to control every outcome, it is to show up, to trust, and to move forward. So take the step. Say yes to the opportunity. Walk through the door. This is your moment to rise, to grow, and to become everything you were prepared to be. Fear may be present, but it does not have the power to stop you unless you allow it. And you, chosen one, are no longer someone who stays stuck. You are someone who moves forward boldly, faithfully, and without fear. Chosen one, you have asked for signs. You have looked for confirmation, for something clear enough to quiet your doubts and reassure your spirit that you are on the right path. You have questioned whether you are truly seen, whether your prayers have been heard, whether your journey is leading somewhere meaningful. This message is your confirmation, not by accident, not by chance who are meant to hear this right now. Confirmation does not always come in the way you expect. It is not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it comes as a quiet knowing deep within you. Sometimes it comes through repeated messages, through moments of clarity, or through a sudden sense of peace that replaces your confusion. Right now, if something inside you is resonating, if you feel a sense of recognition, as though this speaks directly to your situation, then you are already receiving your confirmation. Chosen one, you are not forgotten. Even in your lowest moments, when it felt like nothing was changing and no one understood your struggle, you were still being guided. There is a bigger picture unfolding, one that you cannot fully see yet. But just because you cannot see it does not mean it is not real. Faith is trusting beyond your current perspective. It is believing that there is movement even when everything appears still. You are also not behind. This is something you must truly accept. It is easy to compare your journey to others, to feel like you should have achieved more by now or reached certain milestones sooner. But your path is unique. Your timing is intentional. What is meant for you cannot be missed, and what is unfolding in your life is happening exactly when it needs to. The delays you experienced were not setting you back, they were aligning you with the right moment. Chosen one, confirmation is also a call to trust. It is one thing to receive a sign, but it is another to believe it and act on it. Now that you have this reassurance, you are being asked to move forward with confidence. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. You have already been given what you need to take the next step. Trust that you are supported. Even if you cannot see every detail of the path ahead, there will still be moments of doubt. That is part of being human. But when those moments come, return to this truth. You are guided, you are supported, and you are on the right path. Let this confirmation anchor you. Let it remind you that your journey has purpose and direction. You are not wandering, you are being led. Another important aspect of confirmation is awareness. Pay attention to what begins to unfold in your life from this point forward. Notice the opportunities, the connections, the ideas that come to you. These are not random. They are part of the alignment that is taking place. The more aware you are, the more clearly you will see how everything is coming together. Chosen one, you are exactly where you need to be. Not ahead, not behind, exactly in position for what is coming next. There is nothing you need to chase or force. What is meant for you will come into your life at the right time. Your role is to stay open, stay ready, and stay faithful. So take this moment as your sign. Take it as your reassurance that something greater is unfolding in your life. The waiting season is ending, and a new chapter is beginning. You are stepping into alignment with your purpose, your growth, and your blessings. This is your confirmation. Hold on to it, believe in it, and most importantly, move forward with it. Because what comes next will not only validate your faith, it will show you that every step of your journey was leading you here to this very moment of truth.